I mean, that's the thing. Like everyone thinks everyone, and this is not just Q people. I think this is all across the spectrum of people who see themselves in some way as self-consciously political in this moment. You pursue what you imagine to be a political goal, but because of the world you actually live in, where political action is essentially impossible, political coordination is beyond your conception. There's no organizing principle to operate under. You just end up operating under the governing principles, which are everybody trying to get a little bit of clout so that they can maybe one day go fund me their fucking hernia surgery instead of having to put it on a credit card.
Yeah,
and that's what politics ends up being in practice.
That's what Americans, instead of a social safety net, we have micro celebrity.
Yeah, and Q is just going to be another. It already is, but it's only going to become intensifying. Like it's just going to be a way. It's going to be a group of people that are going to be receptive to certain things, and then you can do those things, and you will get noticed.
Yeah, the question is like how much of it is aesthetic, because the amount of videos set to like Tech9's Red Kingdom where people are fondling weapons and saying, I'm going to bury the corpse of the pedophiles like with this tarp and using this rope, and this is like all over TikTok and Instagram. So we are in a very extreme place for the QAnon community. There were not like people openly fantasizing, filming themselves about like murdering these fucking pedos and showing you all their weapons. That's new.
No, there will absolutely be violence. But it's going to be like all American violence, this personalized, random expression. And it's when you put popcorn in the microwave. Some kernels pop earlier than others.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be a weird coincidence where a lot of like local pedophiles who are actually Podesta lieutenants are just like the guy in your neighborhood who you hate.
Yeah.
The only QAnon body right now is a fucking mob boss. The guy's like local mob boss. That's who he shot. So it's like, it's still very local.
Okay, I forgot about that. That
was awesome.
The head of the Gambino family. Paul Castellano shot down by some Westies in front of Sparks Space House. Nope. So some guy in sweatpants shoots you at your fucking driveway because he thinks you're helping Bill Clinton kidnap children.
Think about making it to the level of boss. Like, that is a criminal enterprise and a criminal career dating back to when you were probably a minor. Being a 16-year-old hanging out in, like, fucking front places. Like, making all the right choices.
The Ravenite Social Club.
Yeah, making all the right choices to not get murdered prematurely. Like, making all the right political moves. It's an insane, insane enterprise. Evading, like, a heavily resourced federal government, especially through the insane mob prosecutions of the 80s, and then just like a guy heeding the advice of a white rapper just fucking domes you. Like, what an insane life. The head of the Gambino family, a guy who could band like on made guys alone, probably like 200 men, 200 soldiers, and it's just like, oh yeah, sorry, the dumbest guy in your neighborhood kills you.
Yeah. He hit his truck and his license plate fell, and then he was like holding it in his hand, and Gambino came out, was like, "What the fuck?" And then he took out his revolver and shot him 10 times or some Jesus. Emptied a clip. It wasn't a revolver, it was a clip, but shot him 10 times in his driveway.
It's going to be interesting who ends up being the target for a lot of these. I mean, mostly it will be just harassment, but there will be violence. I think like local TV celebrities are probably gonna be in for it, like your local Crazy Eddie with the electronics department. It's like, what's he really doing? What's he doing in that? He's crazy for what? Child molestation. That's what he likes.
Yeah. Oh,
probably.
Yeah. You know the local weatherman who wears like holiday themed ties. Well, I have bad news for everyone. He's part of the international satanic globalist pedophile scheme.